Welcome to the Cars of Palm Springs. I'm Denny Adams. Today we're featuring the 1965 Corvair. I know what you're thinking. Why is he opening the hood? Well, in 1965 it wasn't that unusual in the suburbs to see someone coming out of the grocery store and doing exactly this. So hop in, let's go for a ride.
This baby's got style, this baby's got glamour, this baby's got great, cool, slick, modern lines. If you're ever gonna...
GM saw the rise of the Volkswagen Beetle and they wanted a small economy car to compete in that market. They came up with their own 6-cylinder rear-engine air-cooled car, this Corvair.
All the rest are hopelessly square. So take a tip from the all-time hipster, the car with a flair. It's the all-new 65 Corvair. I mean the brand new 65 Corvair. I mean the 65.
You mean it's got style?
Corvair is supposedly a hybrid name between Bel Air and Corvette. It was used on a show car for the GM Motorama in 1954.
If you're ever gonna swing, sister, swing, the car is the thing. That's gotta prove you're in the groove and not out in outer space.
You mean it's got...
This particular model is the top of the line Corsa convertible with the turbo. Corsa is the Italian word for race.
So take a tip from the all-time hipster, the car with a flair. It's the all-new 65 Corvair. I mean the brand new 65 Corvair. I mean the 65.
The turbo model had an optional rally pack. It was a full set of gauges, including manifold, pressure, tachometer, even a clock. That currently isn't operating. It's 183 inches long and 69 inches wide and weighs 2,400 pounds. And of course, under the trunk is the engine. It's a flat 6 boxer with the turbocharger. As I said, this is the top of the line Corvair engine. It puts out 180 horsepower. This bracket is the mounting point for the spare tire. These are the cooling intake vents for the engine. And under the hood, there's nothing. Well, actually it's the trunk as we showed in the beginning with the groceries. The earlier version of this car from 59 to 64 had a swing axle design that was criticized in the book by Ralph Nader. After several extensive studies, it was determined it was just as safe as any other car of the time period. There were many variations of this car during its 10-year production run. It started out as a 4-door sedan. Later there was a 2-door hardtop, this 2-door convertible. They made a van, a delivery van, and also 2 versions of a truck. There was even a motorhome based on the Corvair. To me, this second generation Corvair looks like it was designed in Italy. It definitely has a European flair to it, and it appealed to a younger crowd. It has a 4-speed manual transmission. Like a lot of American cars, it has long throws. We're heading to a really cool neighborhood. Today we'll be driving through one of the iconic neighborhoods of Palm Springs, Canyon View Estates. This is one of the entrances. Behind me is also one of the other air-cooled cars of the era, the Volkswagen Beetle. This neighborhood was designed by architect Charles Dubois. It was a development primarily focused on attracting people who lived here in the winter as part-time residents. Most of them were built in the early 70s. This neighborhood was used in a recent movie, but we'll save that for the next episode. This car is fun at any speed. Thanks for joining us today. Please hit like and subscribe.